Resident Evil 7 has its fair share of difficult achievements, but in this game, every time you earn one of them, you're rewarded with an item that makes the remaining achievements easier to unlock. This means when you eventually go for Resident Evil 7's Madhouse achievement, you'll have access to the strongest handgun in the game, the ridiculously powerful circular saw, and even a nice pair of loafers that make you run faster than most enemies. Since these items are available from the start of the game, Madhouse difficulty is more like Funhouse difficulty, but with goo. So what would happen if you went for the Madhouse achievement without access to all these extra items? Well, that's exactly what I intend to find out. And with my last playthrough being 8 years ago, not only will I be doing this with little memory of the game, I'll be going into this without a real plan. So all the decisions I make will definitely be the correct ones. The only way to really decide is we do this. I'm gonna close my eyes.
No.
Who did I heal?
I'm sorry. I really am.
Before any of these decisions needed to be made, I started up a new game and learned that saving in this mode will require finding a special item known as a cassette tape. Oh, fuck. I don't know how scarce these items are, but since I don't intend on dying, this won't really be a concern during the run. With that said, there's a bit of context I should give that sets up this incredibly messed up situation. This journey begins when the main character, Ethan Winters, receives a message from his wife who supposedly disappeared 3 years ago. And like any committed achievement hunter, Ethan would walk 5 miles through a crocodile-infested swamp in Louisiana if it meant he was gonna get some quality time with his wife. That's what I was gonna say. This is where I take over and my Madhouse adventure really begins. You see, the swamp has a few oddities in it, but with Ethan's wife alive somewhere amongst the muck, I wasn't gonna let anything keep me from finding her. Except maybe an 80s van, or a creepy man in the woods, or even a pile of burning garbage. Okay, maybe I'm not that committed, but I did find confirmation that Mia had been here. In fact, I was becoming more and more concerned as I explored the house looking for her. This place was like a highlight reel for that show Hoarders, and I half expected to find Mia under a roach-covered neon sign. Now, I don't know if this is better or worse than that, but when I eventually found her, she was locked in a makeshift prison cell, and nobody seemed overly happy about this reunion. Oh my god, my wife. Babe, wake up. Have a sip of this Monster energy drink. You would have thought you'd come in and be like, oh my god, Mia. Oh my god. Just shows up. He's like, hey, you good? You'd think Ethan would be fired up, but he had the excitement level of a brick. And if it wasn't his lack of enthusiasm that made Mia disappear through this newly formed door, I'm sure whatever did was about to be a real problem. The idea of an impending doom was further cemented by the fact that I found a map of the house, a band-aid in a bottle, and Mia stabbing me through the hand. I had come all this way to find Mia, but it's clear she hates me, and I was gonna have to put her down for good. She didn't like that, of course, so she tossed my ass through a wall and we started round 2. Fortunately, I found a hatchet on the floor, and it was time for my first real combat of the run. Circling Mia and wailing on her was a pretty effective strategy, but Mia was fast, and she knew when to make her moves. I gotta heal. How do I heal? Right bumper. Oh shit. Oh my god, she's like a Dark Souls boss. She knew. Mia might have known when I was gonna heal, but she didn't know when I was gonna strike, and that advantage was all I needed to become a widower. Again, that fight had brought me to the brink of death, and considering Mia literally vanished after I put an axe in her neck, the only reasonable thing to do here was to save the game. Okay, we're at fucking 1 HP, we just saved. This is now a no-hit run. Now we're gonna go put that goddamn fuse in and call it a day. I'm gonna run to the attic and I'm gonna fucking jump out of the building and leave. I'm going home. Don't get me wrong, I really was looking forward to getting home, but I wasn't gonna leave while I was tied with Mia on the scoreboard. I have far too much pride for that. Oh, am I fucking dead? Oh no. Oh shit! Wait, he fucking loses his hand? I don't remember that. So, yeah, that was a pretty bad idea. Not only did Mia remove my hand from my body, but I'm now down 5 digits on the scoreboard, and I'm going into phase 2. Also, I don't know if I swear to God we got a gun. Oh, here's the fucking gun, and there's a health. See, this is why I didn't need to heal. Look at this. Yeah, dump it on that stump. All right, Mia, you're getting fucking laced. With an actual weapon equipped, I thought this would be a quick fight, since this is a zombie game, right? It should be easy work to take someone out who's undead adjacent. Oh, fuck, she kicked me in the head. Oh, I'm stuck, I'm stuck! Oh my god, I'm missing. She's fucking jiggling. Oh, can I dodge? Nope. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Well, oh shit. I don't know if Mia is allergic to bullets or I'm allergic to hitting my shots, but this was the first official death of the run, and it definitely won't be the last. Here's the thing though, Resident Evil 7 is definitely considered an action game, but on Madhouse difficulty, this experience is more akin to a survival simulator. So I was gonna be in for a world of pain before I learned to treat this game like it was supposed to be treated. The two things I learned during this fight was that shooting enemies requires patience and timing, since they all move like bobbleheads on a bumpy road. And the second thing is that moving IRL is an effective alternative to blocking and dodging in the game. Focusing on these two will get me far, but if I fail the awareness check, the only thing I'll be doing is respawning. Come on in. I'm strafing. What the fuck? Oh, I'm just missing. Jesus Christ. No, the bloom. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. Go. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we got somewhere there. I was more than a little rusty when it came to playing a Resident Evil game, and it took a few tries to get to the point where I could reliably hit some shots. And if I'm honest, I didn't expect to die here at all. So I was already starting to feel a noticeable amount of pressure. But this is when I remembered that pressure makes diamonds. Okay, boom. We're hitting shots now. Listen for the chainsaw. I'm gonna echolocate like a bat. I'm gonna shoot her once and hope... Dude, this might be greedy, to be honest. I'm doing it anyway, though. Fuck you, babes. Oh my god, there's a mana queen in the way. I don't know if that shot missed. She's fucking sprinting. She's mad. I feel like I'm in a goddamn Evil Dead movie. Oh, shit! You want this smoke? That's right, bitch. I love you, too. And I want you to love these fucking balls in your head, eh? Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't think that happened here. Well, now we're part of a family. Okay, being a part of a family isn't necessarily a good or bad thing, but when it comes to being a part of the Bakers, it's definitely a bad thing. Welcome to where the game really begins. Now, if being force-fed entrails that look like raw curly fries wasn't enough of a reason to want out of here, I've lost all of my weapons and items. So the first order of business is getting them back. This is where my lack of experience was gonna shine through. Not only was I rusty at the mechanics, I was genuinely lost and confused. Thought you'd flip out before dinner was done? Yes. You are correct. That's exactly what I thought. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Backwards. Okay. Wait, did he just fucking catch me? Oh, shit! Fuck you, buddy. Oh my god, he's so fast. And he's so silent, he's like a ninja. This brings me to the first major difference on Madhouse difficulty that I didn't know about prior to starting the run. Jack's speed is different on every difficulty, and when Jack is chasing you on Madhouse, he is comically fast. So not knowing the route is basically a death sentence. This means I'm gonna need to apply some modern camouflage and use every ounce of stealth I can muster just to get past Jack without turning into the next family dinner. I'm just trying to listen. Fucking crazy. They call me Sam Fisher. Getting past the hatch door is huge because it brings me to my first safe room in the game. And not only is it where I'll find a save point and some supplies, but it's where I also renounce the previously unlocked items and my survival first journey really starts. I was a stranger in a strange house, and to avoid collapsing into madness, I would need to find a way to escape this monstrous mansion. Fortunately for me, a cop showed up and said he would try to help me out, and after arming me with a weapon that's only used by the British police, I went to the garage to meet him. Before we could get anywhere constructive though, Jack popped out of his hiding spot like some Scooby-Doo character and gave the officer a standing burial. I took this opportunity to grab the loot and the fight was on. I was focusing on trying to hit Jack directly in the forehead since I noticed there was a huge amount of stagger when I landed a few shots. But Jack was taking it like a champ. Come on, Jack. Bro, your face looks like spaghetti sauce. Oh, gross. I remembered from my first few playthroughs that there was a way to drive the car around the garage and run Jack over repeatedly. And since I was running out of bullets, I tried to use this strategy. Except I forgot that I needed a key to get the car started, and Jack wasn't a big fan of that mistake. Oh, fuck.
What if can I just sit here and just lay into him? Guy's doing like a goddamn 7-point turn. Oh. Am I supposed to even attack him right now? Is he dead? Oh, shit. Wait, isn't he back alive now? Hey, man, I'm out of bullets here. Oh, shit. Okay, not bad.
With Jack dealt with, for now, I did what any expert Resident Evil player would do. I wasted a lockpick on the box that gave me the item that I was supposed to use during that last fight.
Bro, this is fucking backwards insurance fraud. The car blew up and then I bought it. It's fucking backwards.
Losing a lockpick isn't the end of the world, but it highlighted the fact that I need to be much better at inventory management, or I'll be out of bullets and lockpicks when it matters most. That's a later me problem though, because now that I have access to the main section of the house, it's time to really get moving and try to get outside. Doing this requires solving the 3-headed dog puzzle. Now the first head is a freebie, and I was able to grab it from the grandfather clock in the living room, but the second head requires spending some of my antique coins that I collected to give me the scorpion key that I can use to head downstairs. But on Madhouse, this is easier said than done.
Oh, dude, you have to be fucking joking me. No, open. Oh, shit! Brother, please. Jack, I know you're fast here, bro, but please, not today. Oh, go. Oh, I can't close that door. Scorpion's too OP. I remember there's a goddamn... Oh, what the fuck is this? No, please. No, I fucking died. Bro, I thought you could run over there and go to the safe room.
Dying in general is a kick in the nads, but this especially sucked because I was back before the Jack fight in the garage. Now, this isn't too far back, and it does give me the opportunity to do this fight properly this time around, but losing 20 minutes because I didn't know that Jack chases you after grabbing the scorpion key is a wake-up call that I need to expect the unexpected, which is why I saved before grabbing the key this time around. Then I took the opportunity to explore for 10 minutes before I returned to the hallway of death.
I wonder if I have to fucking kill this thing. How many bullets do these take, you think? A fuck ton. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. Oh my god, that's NA aim. That's NA aim. Oh, shit. I'm missing every bullet, and I'm dead.
Okay, so clearly the problem is my ability to aim. I'm not sure that's fixable in one quick stretch. So instead of going down the scorpion hallway, I'm gonna go upstairs and look for the third dog head instead. This ended up being a great idea. I found a ton of good supplies, and I even got access to the shotgun in the foyer by replacing it with a broken gun that I found upstairs. This is a much better start than last time, since I actually increased my resources without dying. I took this as a win and went back upstairs to do my first in-game tape. These are mini encounters that give backstory on certain parts of the game. I didn't know it yet, but these weren't mandatory. So this brings me to my main question. Does dying in a tape mean you die in real life?
I don't even know if I need to do these, bro. Do you? What the fuck? What is the purpose of this?
I am sick.
Oh.
I need to hide.
Bro, the fucking doors are locked. Oh, Jesus Christ. What happened? Bro, what the fuck? Does that count as me dying? Is that a death? Oh, bro, you have got to be shitting me.
Whether it was my bad aim or my poor decisions, I was having a hard start. So it was time to lock in and really work on getting through this first section. I started by going upstairs to get the spare shotgun, as well as the second dog head. Jack was trying to stop me, but I wasn't here to play games anymore, and I used the tried and true strategy of just closing doors so I could get away. While I had some space from Jack, I completed a few side puzzles around this first area of the house, and before heading back to the scorpion hallway, I made my next save to avoid another oops I missed.
Is this just gonna be an aim problem? Wait, it's dead? Huh? Dude, that has to be the headshot buff. Because I swear to God, we shot this thing 10 times before, and he fucking murdered my ass.
This was a critical observation to make, because headshots can do up to 3 times the damage on certain enemies in Madhouse difficulty. And with the limited resources around the mansion, it was going to be necessary that I learn to hit my shots. I took these new lessons with me as I explored the basement, but of course, learning a new mechanic doesn't mean you know how to apply it correctly. And when I ran into a standard molded enemy, I realized I still needed some training wheels because I missed like 10 times.
Oh my God, I'm fucking dead. Oh, go. I'm whiffing. I'm whiffing. You have to be shitting me. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm fucking dead. Oh, I thought I could fucking block it. Okay, that's a user error. That's a user error. Let's be honest here. God damn it.
Was I embarrassed that I died to that guy? Yes. Was it gonna stop me from going back and getting revenge? No. Here's the thing. Some of these enemies might not be necessary to fight, but without knowing exactly how to get the next key, I didn't mind exploring all the rooms and getting in some target practice while I looked for the story triggers. In fact, I may not have known the exact order of events, but I knew I was closing in on the second Jack fight. So when I found some enhanced handgun ammo and some spare shotgun shells, I needed to play some inventory Tetris to make sure I was prepared for that fight.
I can pick these up and I guess reload. Oh! Shut the fuck up. It killed me in one hit, bro. Dude.
Okay, there was a new lesson to be learned this time around. Your inventory is not a safe space. Don't get comfortable in there. It may seem obvious to you, but it wasn't to me. At this point, I felt more prepared than ever, even though I made that mistake. I had ammo, I had knowledge, and I wouldn't be surprised again. Did that matter in the long run? Not even a little. I was taken down in a fair fight, and my ego was a little bruised.
Is he dead? Nope. God. I'm missing every shot. Oh, fuck no. Dude, you have to be shitting me. How did that fucking thing not die?
This is getting a little ridiculous. I wasn't even at the next boss fight yet, and I was racking up deaths faster than someone can hit the subscribe button so they never miss an upload, and then go follow the Twitch so they can see these runs live. That being said, the next Jack fight is literally right around the corner, so I made sure I had all the ammo in the world before heading to his arena. This fight starts off like any normal boss encounter. I peppered Jack with all 12 of the gauges in my shotgun, and when he turned bulbous, I sliced away. The second phase is when things pick up, and the only proper way to describe this is by calling it a lumberjack bukkake.
I remember this. Kind of. Oh. Well, I don't remember it that well, apparently. Okay, well, there was some progress there.
You see, Jack is a man of pride. He won't let himself be bested by any ordinary gladiator like me. If I was gonna beat him, I was gonna need some unconventional strategies. When I made it back to the second phase on attempt 2, I started using the bag and tag strategy. This is where you kick the hanging body bags into Jack to stun him. Then you give him just a touch with the chainsaw. And to top it off, you move around IRL to avoid his attacks. I was able to avoid and keep Jack pseudo stun locked with this strategy, and it led to a well-deserved finish.
Oh. Oh my god, that was unlucky. Unlucky because I'm bad. Oh my fucking god. Thrusted, baby. Holy shit. Magnum Dong XXL style. That was fucking sick. Dude, not goddamn bad to fucking slam him like that. Oh, he's still going, though. But he's all ass. I don't know what to tell you, all right? Look at that little twerk at the end there. Bit of a jiggle.
With Jack dead, I finally had a clear path to get out of this godforsaken house.
Hell yeah, we made it. New map, new me.
Now, escaping the house was only the beginning of the carnage, and this fact was on display when I entered the trailer in the yard and found all the essentials that were needed for a good time. I was happy to finally be free from Jack, at least for now, but I started to miss my time with him the moment I encountered Marguerite's bug-infested hive. This place was a nightmare among nightmares, and if the flying cockroaches weren't enough to show that, I'm sure the swarms of Africanized bees would do the trick. This game gives you the ability to deal with these critters in the form of a flamethrower that you can find and build, but then it immediately takes the piss by only giving you enough ammo to deal with some of the insect swarms. Don't get me wrong, the bugs are definitely the most annoying addition to this level, but the real problem was going to be Marguerite.
Go, 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 go.
I told you to get out.
Shit. She's fucking here. I found her.
While I explored this area and wasted all my ammo, I needed to avoid a patrolling bug queen. Thankfully, I'm an expert at avoiding women's detection, and I was able to sneak around her without getting noticed. Wait, that makes me sound like someone I'm not. Okay, forget what I said. After I creeped around Marguerite for a good bit, I found the crow key, which is exactly what I needed to get to the next area of the game. The main issue is that Marguerite knows this, so when I went to progress the game, she was camping the door and waiting to Black Widow my ass.
We don't actually fight her right now, though, right? I don't know. Can I run? Oh, fuck. I got no. Stop it! Knife, knife, knife. Oh my god, we're dead. I don't even know. Can you not knife these things? Oh, that was fucking cooked. That's a tough start.
Without any flamethrower ammo, I wouldn't be able to stop Marguerite's swarms. So to get around that, I was gonna have to keep her stun locked until she died. This was when I decided to dump my enhanced handgun ammo. These bullets are rare, and they pack one hell of a punch. So every time Marguerite tried to blow me kisses, I cranked one into her head so she had to take a knee. With this strat, it wasn't long before she collapsed into the hole where I was standing. I wish this was the end of that bug-riddled swamp. There's a phase 2 to this fight, and it takes place in the greenhouse. Now, considering how much damage that first phase required, I needed to rearm myself, so I went back to the trailer to get some items. First, I picked up the steroids because it increases my max health and it can be used as a one-time heal. Then I spent my remaining 9 antique coins on the Magnum, and I was a little let down at first.
Game for this. Oh, baby, let me see it. I've got 1 bullet. Fuck me. I paid all of those coins for 1 goddamn bullet, and I'm probably gonna miss the goddamn bullet is what's gonna happen.
I wanted the Magnum for a later fight, so the lack of ammo was a bummer, but not a deal breaker. I packed up all my gear and was ready to head to Marguerite's phase 2.
All right, let's go grab, what's this? Oh, who said you can't find ammo? Waste of coins, you don't get any Magnum ammo spawns in Madhouse. There is bullets here.
This fight is different from the ones that came before. You see, Marguerite is built like Slender Man with a Pillsbury Doughboy gut, and she eats enough bullets to sustain that grotesque physique. This matters because she can spawn swarms of bugs that will chase you down and stun lock you in the middle of the fight. And if you let them catch you, Marguerite can pop in out of nowhere and hit you with that full frontal view. To give myself the best chance of winning on the first try, I used my steroids when I had some space, because the only way this was getting done was if I went full fake natty. But even then, Marguerite is slippery, and it's not always easy to find an opening to do some damage.
Oh my fucking god, is that her? Is that her little fucking thing? Oh shit, shit like that. Oh, that was close. I can't hit this bug. He's too good for me. Okay, no shot. That just went through her 5-hole. I'm gonna die to the bees. I'm gonna die to the bees. Oh, you've got to be shitting me, bro. No! Bro, I can't kill the bees. I don't know what to do. Oh, dude. Fuck that, man. Oh, God. Don't stun lock me. Die. Oh, my God. That is ass. I'm getting the Magnum.
To be clear, I'm not grabbing the Magnum, even though that fight was 9 minutes long. I wasn't sure exactly how much damage I had done during that fight, but my main failure was not leaving enough flamethrower ammo to take care of the bugs. This fight is designed in such a way that you really do need to take in all of your tools, and you have to use them in the appropriate situations. I was definitely close on that first time around, so on the next attempt, I really tried to use my resources appropriately, and it allowed me to retire from the Marguerite fight at the crisp age of 28.
Oh, God.
Ow! How do you live, Marguerite?
You're so nasty. How is this possible? Where's that fucking door that I never went in? Is it this? Can I go down here? What the fuck's down there? Oh, shit! Oh, my God. Am I dead? Oh, my God. No, 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 no. Oh, my God. Stand up. Go. Heal. How are you not fucking dead, bitch? That is crazy. Go, 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 go. Oh, my God. I'm so slow. No, not the bugs. Does she fucking blow up and kill me? Go, go, go.
Oh my god, it took a fucking army. Jesus Christ. With the household matriarch dealt with, I was on cloud 9. And if the Bakers wanted to challenge me, I would ruin their lives one family member at a time. It wasn't gonna be easy though, and visiting Evelyn's room to acquire part of the cure just solidified that fact. But at this point, I wasn't gonna let a creepy child stop me from running away if things got dire. Make sure I don't get ambushed. Oh, fuck that guy. That guy had a goddamn big ass arm. Nope. Thinking I had some kind of lucky break, I ran back to the trailer to meet Zoe so we could synthesize a cure. That's when I learned that the family reject Lucas has actually taken her into his house of pain, and he dares me to come get her. And you know what? I obliged. So what you need to know about Lucas is that he's an avid watcher of the LCS, and that basically explains why his whole family has gone totally batshit insane. On top of that, Lucas is a DIY electrician, and he's kindly set up a maze of explosives for me to explore and enjoy while I check out the sights. Oh my god. That ass is explosive. Lucas is nothing more than an internet troll incarnate, and when he's done trying to take me out with an Indiana Jones style booby trap, he invites me into his barn of doom. This place is arguably the most nerve-wracking area in the whole game. It's absolutely full of tripwires, and when you're not looking, enemies come out of nowhere. I wonder if there's enemies here? Oh, dude, what the fuck? I didn't even hear this thing. Bro, I want to save. I was able to fight my way through the masses while only taking minimal damage. But when you're dealing with Lucas, nothing is going to be as easy as it might seem. When I found a save point in a wide open section of the barn, it felt like an early warning sign. I took some time to organize my inventory, and while doing so, I even repaired an old handgun, since it's stronger and has a higher crit rate. It basically lets me compensate for missing a bunch of shots. This was actually a perfect time to make this gun, since Lucas was about to introduce me to a new enemy type, the Super Nasties. These guys are real tough, and they can projectile vomit with enough force to stagger a grown man. Think The Exorcist, but more bulbous. In fact, my first attempt was barely even an attempt. Oh, I'm fucking dead. That was completely on me. Oh, fuck, dude.
I'm the man.
I really didn't want to use the Magnum here. So my plan was to bring the grenade launcher and try to pop these suckers before they even left the elevator. Unfortunately, one grenade didn't really make a difference here during the second attempt. I still got cornered next to a hay bale and then ultimately needed to take a shower after I perished to a stream of puke on the stairs. This was the highest DPS check I had seen so far. And even when things started out well, it didn't really mean things were gonna end well. It's over. I lied, I'm dying. I lied. That was fast. Okay, well, but on my fourth attempt, my shots were landing a bit harder than the previous ones. And with the double grenade launcher start, I was able to take down the first big boy relatively quickly. And when it was down to a 1v1 with me and Jubba here, I was able to take him out and move on to the next area. This guy's got range. Oh my god. The Magnum! Buddy, I'm the fucking Magnum. With Lucas's goons out of the way, I went back to that locked room that required a pin to get in. And according to Lucas, this is all part of the plan because this puzzle room ultimately leads to the death of whoever solves it. Now, what he doesn't know is that earlier I completed a tape that allowed me to see the solution of the puzzle, so now I can get through this without literally setting myself on fire. This is one of the reasons you don't film your own crimes, kids. Now, once I made it out of the non-escape room, I was feeling pretty good about how things were going. I had a decent amount of supplies, my aim was getting better because of all the practice my deaths were making me do, and I was finally reunited with Mia and Zoe. Of course, all good news in Resident Evil 7 is accompanied by a raining shitstorm of biblical proportions. And after Zoe gives me the cures, I'm introduced to Phase 3 of Jack's fight. This is the hardest boss fight in the game, in my opinion, and it's going to require perfection if I want to get through it. So here's how this fight works. Jack has these nasty eyeballs all over his body, including underneath him. So while he tries to hunt me down, I need to manage my position in such a way that I can always hit one of these spots, even if that means I need to drop to the ground floor to hit him from below. And spoiler alert, Jack isn't a fan of that kind of behavior. Can he attack me if I'm on the ladder? Yes, he can. And I'm dead. Well, Jack doesn't fuck around. This fight is a massive damage check, and it's the real reason I had been saving my 8 magnum shots this whole time. These bullets are going to be necessary for this fight, and every time I miss an orange spot, my chances of winning go down significantly. Now on my third attempt, I had found a good strategy for hitting the eyes on the bottom of his body. You can basically circle him from below and he'll just keep spinning until he faces you. This was a great way to get some shots in and even pop some faces early on. I also realized that there was a good amount of supplies all around the room, and when I had some space, I was able to stock up on whatever was available by using the flamethrower to quickly break the boxes. Even with these plans in place, Jack has the ability to corner you, and it becomes a fight to even get away from him without dying.
Dude, how's that thing not dying? No, no, no. Get to the ladder, get to the ladder. You're gonna be a father, buddy, you are a father. And you fucking suck. Oh, I think I blocked it. Holy shit, parried. Oh, fuck me, man. Okay, that was close.
One of the biggest issues I was having stemmed from the fact that Jack had recently been to one of those spiritual classes that you see advertised at the mall, and he was manifesting new eyes in places I thought were clear.
The optimal hole configuration on this guy is 0. Oh, no shot. That was 6 bullets on that bitch. That thing should have popped like I was a goddamn bottle of Accutane. No shot. How is that thing still fucking operational? Oh. Yeah, good luck. Oh, that is some fuck, man. All right.
This Jack fight was genuinely the toughest part of the game so far, and the number of deaths were starting to grow out of control. Not to mention, each attempt at this fight was like 5 to 10 minutes long, since I was trying to be cautious when it came to wasting my ammo. Even so, I was finding myself in some precarious situations with very little real bullets to my name.
Shit. Can he hit me? No, we can't. Maybe I can make ammo. I don't know what's in my inventory. Fuck you. What do I do now? Oh, thank God. Weird flex, I know. I got a flamethrower. Hopefully I don't have to shoot something else. Oh my God, I do. You're out of your fucking mind. There's a phase 2. I'm managing goddamn items because I don't have enough fucking bullets.
With ammo constantly being an issue, I was gonna spend some time setting on my inventory in a way that I could potentially craft supplies mid-fight if I needed anything, which is exactly what ended up happening a few attempts later when I was hurt and needed to make a med kit mid-fight. The other thing I needed to do was save some magnum ammo so I could give that final phase more than a good old college try. And it's a good thing I did, because those bullets ended up being worth their weight in gold.
5 magnum shots in a dream. Wait, is he not dead? I'm wrong. There's another one. Fuck him, I'm using it. All right, we got 3 magnum shots now. Hey, Jack. Why don't you sugma? Right.
The actual Jack fight over, I'm forced to use one of the cures that Zoe made to put him down forever. And this is what led to me having to make the decision to save either Zoe or Mia in the only fair way that I could think of.
The only way to really decide is we do this. I'm gonna close my eyes.
No.
Who did I heal?
I'm sorry. I really am. But Zoe...
Rhino? What a great... I love the mentality on a first-time chat to say coin flip it. Fucking love that out of you. Keep it up.
In any other romance story, Zoe and I would have set sail to start our new lives together. But before we could do that, Zoe was turned to cheese, and my dinghy was capsized by a Moldberg. Maybe Mia was the correct choice back on the dock. And speaking of, this next section of the game is actually starring the still infected Mia, since Ethan is out of commission. As Mia, I'll be traipsing through this catastrophe looking for Ethan, who was seemingly subsumed into the earth by the same disease that courses through my veins. This is also where the whole plot comes to a point, and we learn that the accident on the ship is ultimately responsible for unleashing Evelyn and the Molded into the Baker's farm. On top of that, Mia is an undercover agent working with the crime syndicate that was responsible for Evelyn, which is how she ended up here. Now, the thing about this section of the game is that it's actually not too hard. Mia has access to things like remote bombs, so most of the enemies are actually pretty easy to deal with. This doesn't mean I didn't have a few issues here or there, but a lot of those came down to my inability to hit headshots with the submachine gun.
Jesus, buddy. Oh my God, I tried hitting him. Die, bitch. Oh my God. Where the fuck do we respawn?
I learned my lesson relatively quickly though, and for the rest of the Mia section, I tried to stick to only fighting enemies if I had bombs as a backup plan. And this worked well, for the most part.
Oh my god, if I fucking die because my character's spinning around. Oh my god, bomb, 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 bomb. Oh, you bitch!
Completing the Mia section of the game shows us the moment when Mia recorded the tape that ultimately made Ethan come looking for her at the beginning of the game. Mia tries to make amends by rescuing me from the black mold that was consuming me in the boat, but because I didn't save her with the cure, I added another boss fight. Just another reason to avoid gambling, folks.
So do I have to fight her now because I chose to kill her? I don't have a weapon. Oh, fuck. Can I escape if I get to the door? Oh, shit! I respect you, Mia. Crowbar beats knife. Crowbar is knife. Mia? More like Sia.
With Molded Mia done and dusted, there was only one more fungal abomination left to hunt down, and that was Evelyn herself. Fortunately, the boat was capsized next to the mine where all the experiments were being done. And after using the last of my antique coins on a medallion that increases my attack power, I wasn't just armed and dangerous. I was also a little bit complacent.
Uh-oh. How does that one tap me? That's fucking crazy that you can die in one hit from these guys. Oh my god, he attacked me like a goddamn frog in heat.
You see, being stronger doesn't fix bad decision making, and running around in the mines seemed to inspire my own stupidity.
Oh shit. Oh. That one's on me. Don't kill me, please. No.
As I neared the end of the game, I was also nearing the end of my ammo and health reserves. So once I grabbed another dose of the cure, I was gonna try to avoid any combat that I deemed unnecessary. Unfortunately for me, the next section of the game is a big-ass brawl in a collapsing mineshaft. Thankfully, the Resident Evil gods looked down on me and they stuffed this place with enough ammunition to storm Fort Knox. It didn't mean the combat would be easy, especially since there are multiple sections where you get swarmed by 3 or more molded. And this sentiment is doubly true when you make it to the end and get a rematch with 2 of the fat molded. I used the fact that I still had functioning legs to my advantage, and with the tried and true runaway and line of sight the boss strategy, I took these guys out without dying once. With the mine in my rear view, all that was left was confronting Evelyn and ending this once and for all. This fight has 3 phases to it, and the first phase is simple. You just need to move and block. Now, did I move? Yes. Did I block? No. I would be lying if I said I did the first phase on my first try. But after getting dominated by the Avatar a few more times, everything clicked and I finally made it to her with my internal organs intact.
2 in the gut, 1 in the neck. She doesn't really want the steroids. If I'm raising a goddamn daughter in this world, I'm raising Mrs. Olympia 2026.
The second phase of this fight is nothing more than a damage check. And the last time I looked at my inventory, I didn't have enough ammo to make it past this phase in one piece. Fortunately, the game gave me the option to access my storage box, and I was able to bring my currently unloaded machine gun and magnum into my next attempt. With a few reloads at the start of the fight, my magnum and machine gun has enough damage to get me into the final phase. Now, even though I hit most of my shots in phase 2, I still didn't have enough bullets left to make it through the final section.
Ma'am, I have 3 bullets left. Can you let me reload, please? I'm gonna die. Yeah, let me get right at shooting her, hey? Just blocking. I don't have any bullets. Chris, and help! Oh my god.
Okay, I have one more shot at this. I don't have a lot of ammo for any one gun, so I'm gonna have to bring every gun in my storage and then do inventory swaps in the middle of the fight. This will be the biggest test of the run, and if I don't have enough ammo to pull this off, the game will be incompletable, and I'll have to restart if I want to earn this achievement. So it was time to lock in.
Okay, reload this and just hope we can unload. Oh, you're so ugly. You look like the fucking lunch lady, bitch. Die. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna unload every goddamn shot I can. Okay, where's my pistol? Oh, wrong gun. Oh, thank God. Am I dead? No, cannon. Woo. Okay. Grab the gun and let's turn around. This gun is so cool. Oh. Yo. Fucking light her ass up. Do I gotta go again? You want another one? 2 more where that came from. Huh? And I'm right. Who's your daddy now? Complete the game on Madhouse. None of the gimmicks, none of the fun. We're goddamn just winning. This is stock. This was a fresh goddamn free-balling type of run. All right? All the pain, all the goods. That's the achievement. Well, there you have it. That was Resident Evil 7's Madhouse achievement without using any of the New Game Plus items. And I'm gonna be honest, I loved playing it that way. And if you loved watching, you should come watch these runs live at twitch.tv/Morgan's Basement on Mondays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And if not, you can click right here to see the last time I tried to earn a difficult achievement.